This is it, folks. It's the 2018 midterm elections, and the outcome will change our country for decades to come. And with that weight on our shoulders, let's take a minute to remind ourselves of something. The primaries are over, the candidates are set, and we can feel good knowing that many new progressive faces are among them. The disagreements and infighting amongst the left will always be there, but right now, we have to focus on the bigger picture. Now is the time to volunteer, to get out the vote, canvass, call, text, and email, while keeping the most vulnerable among us in mind, especially those who face Republican-imposed barriers to casting their vote on Election Day. Democrats across the country, spanning the left side of the political spectrum, need to win, and they need to win big to overcome gerrymandering. There is just no other way to look at this. So take a moment today to figure out how you are going to make a difference in these historic and critical midterm elections. Whether it's helping people get registered, volunteering to drive people to the polls, helping someone get the necessary form of ID, canvassing and calling on behalf of candidates, or all of the above. We all have a role to play, and I know none of us want to wake up on November 7th and feel like we should have done more. For the next 2 months, in every episode, we're going to highlight the battleground races in the U.S. Senate and House so that you know where your help and donations are needed most.
We're starting with California, where there is actually still one race impacting the heart of the Democratic Party. The way California's elections work, Senator Dianne Feinstein is facing a fellow Democrat this November. Kevin De Leon is a state senator who is laser-focused on Medicare for All and tried to get it through the state Senate. Feinstein opposed it. In a surprise twist, De Leon is the one who secured the California Democratic primary endorsement.
As for U.S. House seats, there are 6 California districts with Republican incumbents where Clinton won in 2016. 2 of those are open seats. They are all considered battleground districts, with 4 considered toss-up races, according to the Cook rating.
In California's 10th district, Democrat Josh Harder is facing Republican incumbent Jeff Denham. This is a diverse district, and the race is being called a toss-up. The Latino voter turnout, which usually plummets in midterm elections, is critical here.
In California's 25th district, Democrat Katie Hill is facing Republican incumbent Steve Knight. This race is also considered a toss-up, and Latino voter turnout here is again key.
In California's 39th district, which includes Orange County and parts of Los Angeles, a longtime Republican incumbent is not running for re-election. The Democrat in this race is Gil Cisneros, and he faces Republican Young Kim. This race is considered a toss-up, but the demographics have shifted dramatically in this district, meaning conservative Orange County may not carry as much weight this time around.
In California's 45th district, Democrat Katie Porter is facing Republican incumbent Mimi Walters. This is a white-collar suburban district, and the race is currently rated as leaning Republican.
In California's 48th district, Democrat Harley Ruda is facing Republican incumbent Dana Rohrabacher. This district is also considered white-collar suburban, but this House race is considered a toss-up.
In California's 49th district, Democrat Mike Levin will be facing Republican Diane Harkey in November. The district is currently leaning Democratic.
Again, all of these Republican-held districts were won by Clinton in 2016, so they are obviously winnable with the right organizing and get-out-the-vote efforts. To vote in the California midterm elections, you need to be registered to vote online or have your physical application postmarked by Monday, October 22nd. Absentee ballot requests must be received by October 30th. Early voting dates vary by locality.
As for your own state, it's never too early to check registration cutoff dates and absentee ballot requests and submission dates. We highly suggest reviewing your state's important dates and voter ID laws at rockthevote.org as soon as possible to ensure you will be able to vote in the general election. Links to all of the information you heard today, as well as additional sources, are linked in the show notes. And today's Midterms Minute, just like every activism segment we produce, is archived and organized under the Activism tab at bestoftheleft.com. So if making the blue wave a reality in November is important to you, be sure to hit the share buttons to spread the word about supporting Democrats in battleground races across the country via social media so that others in your network can spread the word too.